What's going on, guys? I'm back here with a console. It's called the Time Top. Now I bought this from China, and it did come. It didn't come broken, but I wouldn't say it works really good. But I bought it because it was very interesting, kind of interesting product there. Um, messed up my watch here. There we go. All right. So I bought this console, guys. I mean, this is just a joke. Here's the console. There you go. Right there. That's your console. Now, it's being sold as some sort of MP3 player slash MP4 player slash video game system slash music. So it's basically like a handheld, but rather than having a screen, it doesn't have a screen. So we'll go over it real quick. Didn't even come in a box, guys. So I have no box for this. It just came in an empty brown box that was already really, really beat up from its traveling from way over there to over here. So I don't have any box, so I can't unbox it. But you guys, anyways, it would have been like a 2-second unboxing. But boxes are always good. Um, so here's the console itself. It doesn't look so bad. It actually looks pretty good. It uses 5 volts. It comes with this Wii style controller, which really stinks because it's infrared. You can see the lights here, right here and right here. So you got your infrared here, here, and here. And I believe when you play, it does let it switch up so that you can move with this one. And then when it's connected to the TV with no video games in it, it lets you move it left and right. Well, I'll show you what I mean. But when you're not playing video games, this will be left, right, up, down. But then when you're playing video games, it will switch for you, and this will be left, right, up, down. So I hope you understand that, guys. Sometimes I don't explain right. You know that? I'm sorry about that. But it's a really simple console. I liked it. I liked it because look at how it looks. Interesting, considering it's a weird product. I never really seen something like this before. It comes with all these buttons on the top here, which I have no idea what they do because it didn't come with any instructions. So I guess this is a back button, and I have no idea. It looks like a trash button, another back button. I'm not sure, but let's go through this. Nothing on this side. We got an SD card slot there. If we turn it all the way in the back, we got a power button, 5-volt in cord. That's where you put your cord. That is where you put a USB because it claims that you can watch movies, or you could use this to play your games as well. So if you have them on an SD card, just pop them in there and in the USB stick, that's how I'm going to use it. So if you have one of these here, put your SD card in there, right in there, and you're good to go. But this one's kind of slow, so I'm going to use my old school one that I've been having for a little while, but it runs pretty good. It's pretty fast on moving data around. You can fit 2 type of SD cards in here. It's a China buy. Got a cord here, pop that in your phone, start sliding files in there. But that's not what we're talking about. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna use the USB. Right here is where your audio and video goes in, and there's nothing else, guys. You guys got this here, which is like a sensor bar. That's what I'm guessing. But even though it's not a very good console, plays very good, it's kind of nice, and the idea about it is it's all right. I guess because they made it look like this, so it really does kind of resemble some sort of Android box or something. And you guys can see they kind of screwed up on this controller. They should have put all these buttons here, all 4 of them, and it would have been better because now I only got A and B. So how am I supposed to play SNES unless I can use this? I mean, it's not good. we got a reset button, which does not reset the console, guys. It resets the controller itself. So if you press that, it'll go through all of them until it gets back to number 1 again. So if it's not connecting properly, that's what you would do. Let's see. So it just says time top here. Oh, it's got a little speaker, which I do not know if that really works or not. And a lanyard. And your batteries go in here. We got another infrared sensor there, so it's got it pretty much all over the place, even in the back. So when you're playing it, kind of, you can still feed information to the little box. It didn't come with this, guys. I got this myself. This is one of my better audio videos, you know, auxiliary to audio video, one of my better ones, so I don't have to worry about sound coming in the picture. You know how sometimes sound comes in it, or you have that noise like yeah, just. So here's its this belongs to it. So this is its little barrel charger, or barrel cord, I would say. It doesn't charge. So this is its barrel charger, and I figure we hook this up real quick to the television set, because my television set does use audio video. It's the television I have is pretty old, guys. It's one of the very, very first smart TVs. I've been wanting to upgrade, but I waste so much money on RC cars, so I can't buy a TV. But anyways, it works pretty good, and I'm not really a TV guy anyways. I don't really watch movies and stuff like that. Whenever I'm not doing this, I study heavy on ancient knowledge. So I try to go back and just check everything out that happened back in the day. Like, you know, rumors about the pyramids, just all that stuff. Gaia's where I usually watch. I have a subscription to Gaia, so I watch a lot of Gaia. I try to learn about, you know, the ancients, because they did some crazy things. And sometimes we tend to say that they were dumb, but they were ultra smart. They were way smarter than us. But anyways, so let's go ahead and connect this up. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. All right. Take this one off. And you plug this one right in here. Plug this one, oops, wrong way, right into here. And pop that one right into there. But we'll do that when it's turned on. So let me go ahead and connect this up, and we'll go from there, guys. So give me 1 second to do that. All right, guys. So I got it all connected up. It fits really good. It even has rubber feet. So I liked that a lot. I like that it has rubber feet, so it doesn't slide around, you know? See? It doesn't slide. That's really good. It feels okay. It doesn't feel too bad, guys. I'm not just saying that. It kind of feels okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the television on, and I'm gonna get rid of most of this glare here. Alright, so here's what we're going to use. Like I said, we're going to use the USB part on it. And if I go through these here, you can see here it is there. Go ahead and bring that up there. And if I use this is the controller it belongs to here. So man, it's very hot, guys. Very hot in this apartment. Even though I have my AC on, it's ultra hot. I can't even do any videos on RCs because the RCs just turn off, guys. So I was filming a video, and the RC just kept turning off, and it was because it's just too hot out there. It's like 102, and you know, our planet isn't doing very good, so there's really no protection from the sun. It's just raw sun, you know? So that's why when you go outside, you get all burned up, you know? And it's because the Earth's magnetic power is getting lower. It's not as high as it should be. So now I'm just going to press the power button, I have this thing connected to a power amp, so I'm gonna just go ahead and turn this on. I think the power amp isn't on. Let's see. Okay. So it does have a red light. So you see that? It's got like a red light. You can see it. Can't really see it now, but it does have a red light, and it's actually kind of bright. So that's what we got when we turn it on. And this is before I even have anything in there. Let's see if this controller isn't on. All right. So you press the reset button, and it's like it turns it on as well. So you got these three things here. We'll go through this one. C button is your actual button, how you get in. So there's A and B, and then C and D, and then there's these two, which I don't even think do anything. So we got languages, TV, system information, and system default settings. If I go into TV, what does it do? PAL NTC, that's not bad. At least I gave you that. System default, no, I don't want to do that. And system information here, well, that didn't give us very much now, did it? But it says it comes in 720p. That's a lie. It says audio video. Or it could just be them talking about it. I don't know. There was an X in front of that 720p. So it could have been something else, just a coincidence. So here's your USB. I don't have it in there, guys. So you can see it's not a run. All right, come on. All right. And that's pretty much it. We don't have an SD card in there. So let me pop in the USB right now. So, and then we'll kind of work on this image because this doesn't look very good for you guys. Let me just go ahead and slide this in right there. Let's see it turning on. Let's see. I don't know about that. I don't see the light on. So let's see what happens. Okay. So then we got these. So you got some sort of photo, music, your videos, your games, and your search. That's the one we're going to go to. We're going to go into that search folder. Come on, man. Where is this at? It doesn't look so good, guys. All right. So let's go into here, the folder. So we're going to our resource manager. And you can see now I have all the folders here. All right, so let's go into game. I stole this memory card out of one of my other handhelds, and it worked, so that's good. We got name, that's a Sega Genesis, NES, and Super Famicom. We'll go right into Game Boy Advance, see if this thing can run it. Okay, so it's going to something Astro Boy. Great game. Okay. I did press it, so it's taking its time to connect. Kind of freezes a little. All right. Wow, it's actually running it. Maybe we're skipping a frame or two. I wouldn't doubt it. Let's go ahead and put up this volume and this is out of control. All right, just turned itself off. What's going on, man? What the hell? Give me a sec. Oh, I don't know why that happened. Okay. Wow, that's actually not too bad. I didn't even expect it to run this game, guys. All right. So this is called the time top. It actually doesn't look so bad for being in audio video, does it? I mean, it looks okay. It's not too bad. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get right out of that, guys. You don't want to go too far either, because you know it's infrared. Because of that infrared controller, so I can't really go too far away. So let's just try this out a little bit. There's a jump button. Looks like we're skipping some frames here. But it's playable. I hope it doesn't skip frames when playing SNES. But there is some frame skip on, I can tell. And it looks okay. For being audio video, it's not too bad of a picture. I bought this guys for $10. Okay, so we can see it pretty much works. I wonder what happens if I press the home button. We'll go home. Okay, so now we're left with these instructions on the bottom. And I'm guessing where I'm at right now, you see how there's that, whatever those icons are. I'm guessing this is how to get out. It's like the eject button. All right. So that made sense. So your eject button is how you get out. So I guess that's what that eject button on there is. So let's go to Vania. We'll put it on Vania here, Castlevania. All right. And after you press it, you see it won't move. It just like freezes up a little bit. All right. So let's see what's going on here. So far, everything looks pretty decent. But I can tell there is frame skip, guys. It is skipping frames. So, so far I haven't had any issues, damn it. I haven't had any issues with buttons yet. But there's not enough buttons to play it. I think I might if they let me button map, but I'm not sure if you can button map because it didn't come with any directions. Alright, so I can't even like skip this because there's no start button. They didn't put a start button on it. I don't know what these guys were thinking. This controller just does not really work with this. See, I'm pressing everything and it's not working. So I guess I would have to go through all of this. No, I'm not doing that. So let's go ahead and get out of there. But it is playing it. It will play it. I don't know if it's going to play every game because of the fact that... come on, man. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to play every game because I'm trying to get out of here. Alright, what is this? So I went into something else, Advanced Wars. And you can see it's running. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want to go into SNES, but it won't let me out of here. At least, come on, let me out. Oh, man. Give me a second, guys, so I can figure it out. Alright, so I figured it out. D is how you exit. So when you go into one of these, you gotta press D to get out. There's Game Boy Color. We're going to Game Boy Color. Let's Adventure Island. Let's go for it. Okay. Looks like we got it running. This must be a Game Boy game. Alright, so that works. So let me go home, press the eject button here, and let's go down to something else. Let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. Another Benya. Put it on this. Press the button. Loads up instantly. This is not Game Boy Color. I don't think this is Game Boy. Okay. It looks pretty decent. The picture is acceptable, and I don't hear any noise in the... a little bit, maybe. You know how that thing hums a little? You can hear some... sounds like hissing. It's a little hard to play with the buttons. I'm not sure if you can button map. I'm gonna have to probably go online and look for a manual. Maybe it's got something I don't know. It's got all those buttons on the top of the console and I don't know what they do. Goddamn bird, man, get off me already. Just gonna keep messing with me. Alright, well we've seen that works. Damn bird, just keep messing with me. Alright, eject there, and if I press D, that's how we get out, okay? I wonder if it can run name. Let's check this out. No, so it's not gonna run these guys. Not. What the hell? Alright, so it ain't gonna run those. Let's go to alright, so here is Aladdin. Let's try Aladdin, or what should we try? Wow. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Ninja Turtles here, and let's see if it loads this. I very much doubt it might. Nope, it's invalid. So, I don't think none of my Mega Drives are gonna run, guys. They're not the right format or something. Why does it keep doing that? Damn it. It's because it's not being... You know how I told you gotta turn the controller sideways, and I keep making mistakes. So there's a bin file there. Let's press C. Now it's incorrect, guys. It's an incorrect file, so it's not gonna let me play it. No, it's still incorrect. So let's just go ahead and get out of there. Let's go on to NES. Yeah, here's a good one. Alright. And it looks pretty good too. It looks pretty horrible for you guys, but it actually looks not so bad. It's acceptable. Okay. So this is your start button. C is your start button. D is your back button. These two, they should have wired these up to something too, so I could have as many buttons as possible, but I don't know. They just weren't thinking right. They just wanted to sell it, you know? But playing NES on this isn't so bad. No frame skip. Yeah, so this is more like of an NES player. I'm sure you can probably get away with playing some of the GBA games, because you know how GBA only has 4 buttons. Game Boy and Game Boy Color should be pretty good too, because those only use 2 buttons as well. Super Nintendo, that's where things are going to start to fall apart, because there isn't enough buttons. So you guys see it works, and it works fairly good. So I'm going to go ahead and exit, and press the C button, and let's go into another game here and see what we got. I could just go through pages here. Hey, Bucky O'Hara. Yes, sir. Put that one on. Okay. Actually, it looks pretty good. Alright. play Sega though. I know it does. It has to. It said it did. I just don't have the right format. Must be SMC files or something. I don't know. It's filed under something else, but it will not play bin files. Yeah, they didn't wire up any of these buttons over here. Just the home button. Man, I can't even get out of here because they didn't put a start button. Alright. And Bucky O'Hara is an awesome game, guys. It's an underrated game, but I think it's pretty cool. This is ice, so I'm sliding around, and this controller is not very good, guys. So you guys get it. You get it. I don't want to take too long on all these games. Let's go to Castlevania. I don't know what we got. Let's go to Vania. Alright. A lot of Castlevania, I know. Sorry about that, guys. Now that looks pretty good. It almost looks like HDMI, but just crappy HDMI. It's not so bad for being audio video, guys. Alright. The buttons are mixed up though, but it works. No, they're not. My bad. They're not mixed up. Man, yeah, they are mixed up, guys. They are. So that will take you some time to learn, but it's playable. So let's go ahead and go to D here, and let's get out of here, and let's go to Super Famicom. Come on. Oh, there it goes. I'm using it wrong. See, when you get out of the games, now everything works like this. When you go back in the games, everything works like that. So you kind of understand what I mean? That's throwing me off. Okay, so there's Castlevania again, but I'm not going to do that. We'll go ahead and put it on Contra. Let's go press the C button. Oh, there's Demon's Crest too. Alright, so let's see what happens. That didn't sound too bad. I've heard worse. A lot worse. Alright, I'm just going to skip all that. Okay. Stage 1. I am really going to get beat up quick. So far, I only have a jump button. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? I have no shoot button, guys. Look at it. So I can't shoot. Yeah, whoever was thinking of made this, they need a beat down for this. This is just wrong here. They didn't put enough buttons, and it was like that was one of its selling points too on the site. It was trying to say that it can play, what do you call it, Super Nintendo, and yeah, what's the point of it playing it if I don't have any buttons? Man, that just sucks. I don't know if you can button map, but I very much doubt it. This thing's looking very, very unpromising. So in this one, I'll probably only be able to jump to. Yeah, they really screwed up on this. They put all the buttons on wrong here. See that? This button and these buttons should be over here, and there should be some more buttons over here, somewhere, anywhere, but they messed up. So I got that, but I can't hit. See? Yeah, that sucks. That's very disappointing. See that? That's a volume too. See that? See I'm lowering the volume? Yeah, that's horrible. So I guess I can't even really show you anything for Super Nintendo, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty much done now. I mean, that really does suck. I was looking forward to playing some Super Nintendo, but I guess not. And that's pretty much it, guys. Just try another name game. We'll try one more just to check. Oh, there it goes again. Wrong button. Oh, man, I hate this thing. So these video games sometimes are just horrifying. This is one of them. So it's not going to play any of these. Which sucks, because I wouldn't mind playing some of these arcade games, which only use like one or two buttons tops, but guess not. So everything's incorrect, so I can't play any of those. I guess we're pretty much done, guys. Couldn't play any Mega Drive because it doesn't read those formats. Let's see if I just go through some of these, see what happens. Maybe I can find something that works. No, file not support. So I can't do that. Damn, that's I'm gonna have to figure out that. But that's pretty much it, guys. Not too bad of a handheld. Kind of crappy, but not too bad. Not too bad. So that's pretty much the end of this one, guys. I do not have a link for this horrifying product. Plus, you don't want this. But it's still pretty cool. I did check to see if it plays movies, guys. It does in 140p. So if you download a movie, you need it to be in 140p in order for it to play. It will not play in 480p, or I don't even think I had like tried it and it just didn't work, guys. But I didn't really go through these games and stuff. It doesn't have any built-in games, so that's pretty much it. So that's the end of this one, guys. I'll be back with some more stuff soon, very soon. And as well as some more video game stuff as well. So stay tuned for that. And thanks a lot for watching, guys.